guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Faye Kemi. So guys, how are you all doing? Hope you guys are cool. I'm also fine here. Guys, like the love I got from the last video, actually it's not the last video, it's a video I make about Philippines, reasons why I love to stay in the Philippines. Oh my god, the love I got from that video was just so massive. Thank you guys for the likes. Like, that video remained the only video so far that has gotten that much likes. Yeah guys, so today guys, before I even start this video, guys, have you subscribed to this channel? Have you done so? Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Like, guys, if you know the energy I'm putting in this channel, it's not easy at all, but I just don't want this channel to be blank for days. So guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please, this is the opportunity. Kindly subscribe to my channel. Let it not be that you forgot or something after a long day. Like, I just decided, oh, another video must come up today. Yes, you heard me right. We were in Abuja last week, now we are back to Port Harcourt, but at the same time, after the whole stress and everything, your girl needs to come back to drop something on this channel. Yeah, so guys, this video is all about Philippines as well. The last video I made actually was about the requirements needed for a student visa in the Philippines. If you have not watched the video, I'm going to link it down in this video so that you can just check it out here. So now, after getting to the Philippines, this is like a series anyways. After getting to the Philippines, what else? What are the things you're expected to go with? What are the things you'll be needing in the Philippines? Many people don't know. When I went, I did not know. My agent did not really tell me much. It was just bothered about the admission thing and everything. But there is always a life ahead, a life waiting for you in the Philippines. So the first thing, like, let me just go straight into this video. I don't want it to be a long one. So the first thing you'll be needing as a student in the Philippines, make sure you go with all your documents. Guys, you don't want to forget anything. Like, you don't want to, because guys, you will have to spend more. So make sure all your documents, photocopy, original, even things that you think are insane, things you even think you won't be needing, guys, go with it. It's better you get there and it's not required than getting there and you'll be needing a document. Don't forget, most times they have to send it to you through DHL. And with this COVID-19, everything is now something else. Before you get your document, probably you might even miss the admission for that semester. So I would advise you, when you're going to the Philippines, after getting your visa, make sure you go with everything. Make sure you go with everything you will be needing. It might sound so stupid sometimes, like you might even ask yourself, do I need these things? Guys, go with it. When you get there, it's better for you to discard than not going with it. So the first thing is all your documents. Make sure you go with all your documents, guys. And the second thing, I'm a foodie. You know food lives here. Guys, as a Nigerian, I don't know what is wrong with most of our brothers and sisters. And when it's time for you to travel, you don't like traveling with load. When you have two 24 kg luggages, that's 48 kg with you. You still have your backpack you can go with, which is, I think, 11 kg. So guys, what is wrong? Like, what is wrong? Where is this coming from? Guys, the second thing I'll be talking about is foodstuff. Go with your foodstuffs. Go with everything you need, like egusi, ogbono, everything traditional, everything foodstuff, everything local foodstuff. I'm not talking about rice, I'm not talking about all these things, but I'm talking about local things like beans. Yeah, there is beans in the Philippines. They have beans in the Philippines, but we have our own beans. I'm talking about the only beans and the likes. We have ailubo, we have egusi, we have all those things. Guys, go with all your food stuff so that you don't have to, because at a point, some people may have the opportunity to come back home after some time to pick some things in Nigeria, whereby some people would be there for 5 years, 4 years. So why not just at least treat yourself with your African delicacies for some time? So guys, foodstuff is another thing you should go with. Ask questions, egusi, all those things, you will need it. Guys, you may not be able to go with palm oil and the likes. Sometimes it's not allowed, but all these dry foodstuffs, go with them. You will enjoy it later. Another one now is clothing materials. Oh my god, yeah, like, I need to be specific here. in the sense that Filipinos are small in stature. Yeah, not that some of them are not big, but majority are small. Majority of Filipinos are small. So if you're leaving Nigeria to the Philippines, make sure you're going with some of your clothes, at least that you can use for a year. In the sense that when you get to the Philippines, like I am on the bigger side, not too big, but I'm tall, and some of these things when I got there, it was difficult for me to get the trouser of my size. I mean the length. You get, of course, you get the waist size, but the length is always a problem. So if you're in Nigeria and going to the Philippines, get enough jean trouser. Yeah, sometimes you may get it, you may get your length, but sometimes it's very expensive. Like it's rare, but if I thought you now get it, it's very expensive compared to what it's being sold in Nigeria. Like in Nigeria, for example, you can get the jeans of 2,500, 3,000, 4,000. But you can imagine going to the Philippines and buying jeans of 800 pesos, 1,000 pesos. 800 pesos is like 8,000 naira. 1,000 pesos is like 10,000 naira. Whereby in Nigeria you can get 2-3 of such, because it's a common thing. They know that we are tall, they know we are huge, so in our country. So if you're going to Philippines, make sure you go with your sizes for some time. Not that you're not going there to start buying clothes. No, though clothes are cheaper for those who have small stature, people who are small. But for people who are tall, make sure you go with some clothes that can last you for at least a year or so. But if you have everything, if you have all the money, it's no problem. Then you can just go and shop for yourself when you get there. Another thing is footwears. If you know you're on the bigger size, if you know your leg size is big, kindly go with your shoe size enough. Get slippers, get shoes, and mind you, don't forget, if you're going to the Philippines as a student, you have to get shoes, because most of these courses requires uniform. As a nursing student, if you're going as a nursing student, make sure you get a white shoe for your clinical duty, make sure you get a black shoe for your school uniform, and the likes like that. So if you're traveling from Nigeria, ask questions. Don't get there and be trapped. Don't get there and be stranded. Yeah, you will get these things, but they are very rare and expensive. For those who have small legs, you will get it easily, like very cheap in the Philippines. But for those who have big legs, make sure you go with your footwears to the Philippines. Guys, another good one is hair products. As a Nigerian, we have strong hair. Our hair is coily. If you're going to the Philippines as a Nigerian, make sure you get your hair products. Yes, you heard me. Sometimes you might be stranded at the airport. Sometimes they might seize those things, but make sure when you're going to the airport, make sure you go with someone, so that at least if they reject it, you can just drop it with them. But I was fortunate during my time. I took everything, and I've never had anybody, although sometimes the officials can be crazy. So probably they want you to tip them or something. But if you're traveling, make sure you go with your hair products, from your hair cream to your shampoo to your conditioner. Yes, they have varieties in the Philippines, don't get me wrong, but they have a straight and long hair. Our hair is coily. Remember, our hair is coily, and it's just two different hair entirely. So guys, if you're going to the Philippines, make sure you get your hair products, from your cream, from your comb, like your strong comb. If you remember, like there's this big comb. If I remember to put the picture, I will insert the picture right here. If you're going to the Philippines, make sure you go with that comb, most especially, because there are combs in the Philippines, but I've never seen a comb as big and strong as that as a Nigerian. Of course, they have a very light hair, they have a straight hair, they don't need something like that. So get your combs, get your hair cream, get your relaxer, most especially if you're retouching your hair, if you're not on the team natural, make sure you get your relaxer with you. Go with it, something you can use for like 2 years at most, so that before you get it exhausted guys, you have another one. Yeah, you may not need to go and buy in the shops. There are African shops in the Philippines. Yes, there are lots of them in the Philippines, but it is expensive. It is very expensive. So what I'll just advise you, what you should do is to get them at a cheaper rate here. Check the expiry date. If you buy those like that has like 3 years 3 years more, just get them, stock it in your bag, and you're good to go. So those are the things. Get your hair products, get cream, shampoo, conditioner, relaxer, everything, like everything you need, guys. So guys, this is just so insensitive, and sorry guys, this is so insensitive, and this is another point I really need to talk about. It's about you getting your body spray, yes, it's about you getting your body spray, your perfumes, and the likes here, because of the long journey. Yeah, it's expected. Majority don't bathe in the bedroom while on transit, but please guys, to avoid being embarrassed, like if you don't like being embarrassed, and like of course nobody likes being embarrassed, but please, this is very important. Go with your body spray. I don't know what is it with Filipinos. I don't know what it is with them. Guys, probably will be making another separate video about that, but I wouldn't want any Nigerian to go through that. I don't know what's up with Filipinos. Like if you get to Philippines and the first thing you notice from people sitting beside you, covering their noses, like shifting, giving you all sort of guys, it is in the Philippines. So at least make sure you're smelling nice. Even if someone is doing that to you, you know you're okay, you know you are good to go. Make sure you get your what's it called, your perfume, your body spray. Check into the bedroom on transit, get the baby wipes or a makeup wipes. Always clean your armpits so that you will be received well. Yeah, this is so sensitive, and this as you can see, my mood is changing because I've seen a lot in the Philippines. Like I've seen a lot, and of course, you know, we sweat more. Like we sweat more. We have melanin, and the sweat of a thing, we can't control it most times. But guys, please, when you're going to the Philippines, make sure you go with your body spray, you go with your if possible your roll-on, your perfumes and everything. Make sure you smell good. Check into the bedroom on transit, clean yourself up and be nice. Like just look good. And mind you guys, this should be in your hand luggage. Yes, I don't mean you should pack everything in the world for your hand luggage, but at least make sure all this are in your hand luggage. Sorry about that, I had to attend to something so fast. So guys, like I was saying, please make sure you have your perfume, you have your body spray, you have your wipes, so you can always make sure you are intact on transit, because I wouldn't want anyone to have a terrible experience on arrival in the Philippines. Filipinos can be somehow, like they can be somehow. So make sure you have all your body deodorants, everything intact, like intact. It is very important, guys. Another one is native attire. Guys, this is important. Like some people might just look at this and say it's not necessary. Guys, it is actually necessary. You're going to a country where you'll be staying for years. What will it take you to have your native attire? There are some events, there are some occasions, like you might just want to go local, you might just want to show your own tradition, your culture, and this might require you wearing your own traditional attire. So you can't go wrong with your attire. You can just put like 2-3 in your box and you're good to go. Like there are sometimes you just want to show your own natural, your own traditional look, your own cultural look. So guys, another one is your native attire. Trust me, you will enjoy it later. Sometimes you might just look down on it and say, oh no, I don't want this, I don't want that, I want to always wear my English dresses. But guys, sometimes to church, you might just want to show your own culture, your tradition, like I said. So it is very important to know that you need your native attires. Yeah, I think I have some pictures I took with my native attire on my way to church. If I remember, I'll just put it right here for you guys to see. Yeah, of course you'll see Filipinos staring at you. Some will even ask questions. Oh, what's this? What are you wearing? And nicely you can just explain to them, this is what it is, this is my native attire, this is it. And trust me, you will always look good in your own attire, because Yeah, it might just be only you, but you look distinct among many people. So guys, this is also a good one. And sometimes in school, there are sometimes you need to have a return demonstration, and you have to portray your own culture, your own tradition. So you can imagine not having such attire. Would you go and start borrowing dresses, borrowing your own your own local attire? So guys, just like there's no harm in just having 2-3 in your box. So just make sure you have that. Just make sure you have that as well, guys. Another one is to make sure you have dollar with you, like you have dollar. I'm not talking about naira is not needed in the Philippines. I mean dollar. Have dollar in smaller denomination. You don't know what you're meeting on the way. You don't know what you're meeting on transit. Make sure you have your dollar with you. On arrival, you will need it. On transit, you might need it. You might get something interesting to buy at the airport. So it is very important to have dollar in bits, guys. Not in higher denomination, in lower denomination. $20, $10, $50. That's okay. Like, just make sure you have them with you. Anything can happen. You might need to tip someone. You might have a little bit of disturbance along the way on transit. But with that, guys, this will really help you. And also from Manila to your destination, know that many students don't stay in Manila. So guys, something I really need you guys to know also is that majority of Nigerians going to the Philippines to study don't stay in Manila. So ask questions. If you are not in Manila, remember that you need your transportation fee from Manila to your destination. So guys, you will need money. Like, you will need money. Just ask your agent, ask the person in charge of your admission how you're going to get to your destination, the amount he or she is going to charge, and if possible ask friends so that you won't be extorted. So guys, that is really another point. You should not sweep under the carpet at all. Your dollar bits are so important. So guys, another one is your wigs. Like so guys, you will be needing wigs very well in the Philippines. There are sometimes you won't have time to go make your hair, but with just a little cornrow under your wig, you're good to go. There are sometimes you have to like rush to class as early as possible. And mind you, Philippines is not a country where you get people to make your hair always. Like, it is expensive. If you have friends you can do for and you also do back to you, then it's a good one. But in the absence of that, guys, you really need to get wigs, at least 2, while going to the Philippines. Yes, you heard me. And for nurses students, you can't fly your hair like this for hospital duty. So it's very, very possible that you have to pack your hair, like make it in a bun, and off you go. So guys, another one is to make use of your boxes, like your 2 check-in luggages, your 24 kg. Get something, like ask questions when you're going, ask the person in charge. Yeah, things we are able to get in Dagupan, we might not be able to get it in Cebu City. So ask them what you will be needing more before you leave Nigeria. This is important. Make sure you make use of your 24 boxes, like 24 kg boxes. Like, you have the opportunity to check in 2 luggages, and which is always 24 kg each. So make sure you use your space. It is very important. Another one, the last one, is going to be a SIM card. Yeah, always tell the person in charge of your admission, while sending your admission letter to Nigeria, let the person get you a SIM card to put in your envelope as well, so that on your arrival, when you get to the airport, you can put your SIM card directly into your phone. The person handling your admission knows when to send airtime to you, so that you can communicate very well. And also there's what's it called, there's Wi-Fi in the airport. You can just connect to the Wi-Fi so that you can tell this person to send you recharge cards, to send credits for you. So guys, let me just end this video here. If you have any more questions, if you have anything you need me to explain further about, just drop your comments in the comment section, and I'll be here to answer every other questions. If you like this video, kindly click on the like button. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, guys, what are you doing? What is keeping you? Subscribe to this channel for lots of videos like this. Thank you guys. Have a nice day.